trying to keep faith in politics, but that's impossible. I'm just getting burnt out. I'm getting discouraged, especially after seeing Democrats blunder the Virginia race for governor. They lost. Joe Biden won that state by over 10 points. That's pretty dominant in the world of politics. So for them to, come back the next year and elect a Republican governor, that's not a good sign. That's not good news. Okay? So whatever narrative that the media is trying to stick with, the Democrats are trying to stick with, Trump bad, Orange Man bad, and all this stuff, it's not working. And it's not gonna work in the future. I don't think the January 6th thing is gonna work either. I just don't. And the Democrats have to understand it's gonna come down to what you do to materially improve the lives of their constituents and not all these other things. People don't care about that when they're suffering. They don't care about politics when they're suffering. They care about money in their pockets. They care about health care. They care about child care. They care about things that directly impact their lives. And you have these Democrats playing all these establishment, these inside DC type games where it's like, yeah, we're gonna use this angle, we're gonna do this angle over here. Anything except serve the needs of their actual constituents. Anything but, okay? And I'm sorry, you deserve to lose, even if it's against these authoritarian fascists who I thoroughly despise. You deserve to lose because they're running around with all of these narratives that aren't even real, and they're beating you. The guy who won in Virginia ran on CRT, critical race theory, and our kids are being taught critical race theory. And you know what? Our kids are not being taught critical race theory. It's literally something they made up. Critical race theory is taught in college courses. And nothing under. No K through 12, nothing like it, nowhere near it. But they went with a scare narrative that motivates the racism in the base and says, okay, yeah, we don't like that. We're going to go with that. And the Democrats can't even counter with anything. The Democrats are being beat by Republicans running on fake issues. That's how bad the Democrats are, okay? That's how bad the situation is in total. The Democrats can only win if they improve things like wages, healthcare, childcare, tax credits, all these other things that Joe Biden promised, and if he pulls through. Democrats don't show up in the numbers they need if this doesn't happen. You have to understand that. And independents who swing elections don't show up either, okay? You have to pull through. These stupid culture war issues, these stupid inside DC, political angling and political games is not going to win you anything. You're dealing with real people with real issues who are really hurting. Their pockets are hurting. They have no money to afford basic things, and you want to play insider games with their lives. It doesn't make any sense. You deserve to lose. If this is who you are, you deserve to lose. Because I'm so disgusted. And I just want to check out of this political shit show altogether. Because watching the Democrats do the same thing over and over and over and over and over, it is maddening. It is absolutely maddening. The Republicans, at least they fake concern. At least they have enough political awareness to fake their populism It wins people over. It screws people over because it's not real. But it still wins them elections. Jesus God, man. Democrats are horrible at winning. And if they do win, they're just beating. You should be beating authoritarian fascists by 80, 90 points, okay? Trump should have got 100 votes in 2016. Trust me, this is all an indictment on how horrible the Democrat establishment is and how much they want to cater to the Republicans instead of their own base, instead of the progressive base, instead of the independent base, instead of their own constituents' needs. They just want to play politics with the Republicans. It's soul-crushing. It's absolutely soul-crushing to go through this. To support the Democrats in any way is a betrayal. It's starting to feel like a betrayal, okay? Because they're not serious about our needs. As long as they're doing good with the Republicans, they think they're going to be okay. And they can gamble with our needs and our interests as they take corporate PAC money and totally sell out everything for everything we need. It's ridiculous.